Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Taha Games. I'm Taha, and this is something a bit different. Today I'm playing, well, not today, but today the commentary is actually a PC game. I think you guys should be able to tell from the perspective, or whatever, the depth of view, and the fact that it looks really weird, and that I've just gotten a 3-kill streak and got a 50 cal. So this is like a custom PC sniper lobby that I ended up in, I don't know, a couple of months back when I used to play Modern Warfare 2 on the PC. I don't really play it anymore because I find it hard. Because sniping on the PC is not easy, and I mean, it's just very, very different from what I'm used to. I guess I've spent so many hours playing as a sniper on the Xbox, so I'm a lot more used to the controller and quick scoping and drag scoping with a controller, and you just have, it's just a completely different set of muscle memory, really. So yeah, you end up kind of like quick scoping a lot more and doing a lot less drag scoping because dragging is harder, I find anyway. Maybe my sensitivity isn't high enough, but then what I tend to find is that my sensitivity kind of has to be so high in order to drag scope, even, that basically I'm like pretty much like every time my heart beats, pretty much the thing will vibrate. Like, that's how high the sensitivity is sometimes when you're trying to drag scope. And so I just don't enjoy it as much. And also a lot of the lobbies are kind of hacked. And this is technically a really fun hack lobby, because nobody's actually doing stuff that is detrimental to the enjoyment of the game, and everybody's got the same rules. So this was cool. I thought I'd bring it to you. I get a pretty insane, like, final number of kills. I pretty much dominated this, even though I think this was one of the first times I'd bothered trying to snipe. And I think the fact that my connection was a little bit better than other people's, but then it switched like halfway through the game anyway. So that probably didn't hurt for the first half of the game, but like I said, in the second half of the game, it kind of switched over anyway. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Today I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about just some random things, really. First of all, it's been a while since I've done one of these commentaries. I've been really just going through with some of the gameplay walkthroughs and stuff, and I'm still doing my Thief gameplay walkthrough. And if you guys could let me know whether you're enjoying that or not, that would be cool. Any feedback on how I can make it better, more fun for you guys. I've got another episode coming out this evening, that kind of time. And so, yeah, that's kind of ongoing. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying playing very high resolution stuff on the PC. It's a lot of fun. Kind of tapped into the next gen market with my PC as opposed to with an Xbox or whatever. But yeah, looking forward to Advanced Warfare, and especially the sniping in Advanced Warfare. The one thing I've noticed about that game, and I don't know what you guys think, but one thing I've noticed about Advanced Warfare, especially the sniping in it, is it kind of seems, I don't know, the whole game kind of seems, there's a part of me that looks at it and just says, well, I think this game is just going to be more of the same old stuff. And it's not going to be anything particularly new or innovative. And then there's a part of me that's like, oh, they've just nicked a whole load of stuff from Titanfall. I mean, there seems to be, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, and I haven't looked into it that much, but from what I've seen, there seems to be a lot of like wall running, wall hanging, kind of like supercharging around corners, and that's all very Titanfall kind of stuff. And I don't know how that's going to fit in to the natural mechanic of Call of Duty, because Call of Duty is much more fast-paced, and look at this kill streak I get now. I get like a, not an aimbot, but like a it tells you where everybody is kill streak. So this is a really cool, fun game type. Anyway, so it seems like they've kind of just taken things from Titanfall, and it's kind of weird that that such a big company like Sledgehammer, that's under the kind of umbrella of Activision, can't come up with their own original stuff. And I just wonder if that stuff's going to work in Call of Duty, because Call of Duty is so fast-paced and such a twitch shooter, and it's so much about who sees who first, that I just I guess, you know, there is the worry with that game that some of those abilities, some of those wall running and wall hanging abilities and whatnot, along with certain perks or certain kill streaks, will become really overpowered. And that really has been, I suppose, the key word for Call of Duty for so long now, is overpowered. I think maybe it's because they've got so much stuff in Call of Duty that they just can't test every combination. And I don't know, kind of reminds me of kind of reminds me a little bit of One Man Army Danger Close Noob Tubes on Modern Warfare 2. Apparently, the makers of the game never considered that anyone could or would use it. And the reason was because they had never given the game to a bunch of like 10-year-olds to test. Like they'd never given the game to a bunch of like 10 or 12-year-old kids who were just dicking around to test it out. They'd given it to some like group of like really serious professional gamers. And of course they're not gonna use dickish stuff, or as much anyway. I suppose they did used to use Red Dot FAMAS, but you know what I mean. Like they just not. I sometimes wonder if they're testing it with the right people. They need to test it realistically with the people who are going to actually use it. So I don't know. I wonder if Advanced Warfare is going to be as much of a flop in terms of game design as Ghosts. And I hope it isn't. Look at how much I fail here. This is just the biggest fail in the history of the game. I've never. It was an entire magazine, and then I think I had to reload and kill this guy. Anyway, so yeah, I wonder if Advanced Warfare is going to be as much of a flop as Ghosts. For me, it's really funny because like I remember when I was watching like the trailers for Ghosts, I was like, yeah, this looks really good. It looks awesome, brand new. The weapons look cool, and they're bringing the Moab back and all that. And then I bought the game, and for a while I was kind of enjoying it. I mean, the spawns were an absolute and utter dog's dinner. Really, they're just completely useless. The weapons were all out of balance, and you had insanely powerful assault rifles. But for a while, whilst I could snipe before kind of December of last year, of 2013, it was kind of fun. But then I suppose once they took away sniping from it, really functionally, it just like all of the bad things about the game really just came to the surface. The huge, ridiculously big maps, the fact that it looked ugly and grey. And the fact that the spawns were stupid and the weapons were all out of balance, and just everything about it, I was like, blah. And I haven't played that game since like December of last year. I still got it, but I really should sell it because I can't see myself ever playing it again. Oh, look at this. Just absolute destruction. And then I get beaten up. But yeah, so I don't really know. I don't know how the game's going to go. I don't know whether Advanced Warfare is going to be any good. Certainly the sniping looks fun and it looks shiny because it's a sledgehammer game, but it's kind of a bit worrying, I guess, in a way that the kill feeds hang. Sorry, not that the kill feeds hang, that the sniper reloads slower, but the mitigating factor for that is that the kill feeds are going to hang for longer, which means that quad feeds will probably be a bit slower, but they'll probably be just as possible. But I wonder if that's a reflection of the fact that the game will be slower paced, and if that's true, I really hope not. But anyway, yeah, those are my thoughts. This game's coming to an end, and yeah, I just got 50 kills sniping, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Something a little bit different, bit of a random little lobby. Guys, I'm still waiting on an editor for my 40 clip montage. I've got quad feeds from multiple Call of Duty games, but I'm just still trying to find an editor. So if you guys know anyone, just hit me up, send me a line. My next commentary is going to be a lot more philosophical than this. This commentary was just a bit of a kind of like turn on the mic and talk, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. So yeah, if you have, hit that like button, subscribe for more. I will be back next time with some cool stuff, and Thief gameplay is on the way and all that good stuff. So I've been Taha, this is Taha Games. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.